I'm working on this headboard. So last night I was kind of doing some measurements here, and I was thinking I might have to take this whole back of the tent off and roll it up in order to get my 7-foot pipes in the ground. However, at least the way it looks, I should be able to do what I need to do here and get these pipes in the ground. And then that log is going to nest. This is going to nest like in the back side of the log. This has got to go down by another foot for the headboard. I want to bring the other one in over there and make sure I can get it vertically, which I should be able to. It'll be close, but I should be able to get it in there, and then I'll use that as a template in order to cut a notch in the back of those logs, and that log will set right here. The plan was to put a board right here to nestle that into the log, but I don't think I'll be able to screw that into it unless I put it this way and then try to twist the log around. So this is a work in progress. This is obviously, none of you will ever attempt to do anything like this, but this is one of those creatures of comfort or something like that. So a little bit at a time here, but I'm glad I don't have to, at least right now, unroll the back of the skin of the tent off in order to get everything in that I need done. So for you who are trying to envision what I'm trying to do here, these are the 1/2-inch black steel pipe that are no good. We were given these. So these are going to be the anchors that go in the ground, like you saw me hammering them in. Then this is going to be the post. And I'm going to take chainsaw and notch where this will set inside there. And then what I want to do is put a plate, 1x4, here to encapsulate that metal pipe. Not sure how that's going to work. I do have other thoughts on if that's not going to work the way I want it to. I've got it up here on my sawhorse. I forget, it's not a sawhorse. I forget what the actual sawbuck, maybe? I don't know. So I'm going to notch this out, square the ends up, and then I also need, I've got handrails that I need to also cut a groove in to embed that 20 inches on the opposite side. And then I've got 20 inches by 1 foot wide, 3/4 inch plywood that will go as the backing, the part you lean against. So I know that makes no sense, but we'll as it comes together, you'll understand it better. So this is what I'm referring to as getting that pipe to nestle in. To that groove. And then figure out some kind of plate to put over this. I'll do the same on that one. So this is the general layout. You got to keep in mind how far off the floor you're going to be, which I need 20 inches. And then these two posts are going to be spread out farther apart, so they just about come to the edge of those handrails. The handrails will be etched into the log so it sits flush, and then the plywood, there'll be two more pieces of plywood across there. Posts are higher and taller than what they need to be. I'm debating whether to cut them off or leave them alone. I'm not sure yet, but this is the basic setup of what I'm working with. Post 1 in looks good. It's got decent support. I haven't done anything with the back like we talked about yet. I'm going to figure that out. Those look a little wonky, but I can fix it with the hand chainsaw. So let me get the other measure, get the other post metal pipe in, bring that other post in and see what it does. There it is. Very happy with that. There is a little give, which is expected, and like on a normal headboard, unless I think it's mounted to the wall, there is a little give because it's connected to the bed, so there's a little give and take. But I mean, I'm putting a lot of pressure. It's not a bumper guard. It's not like we're going to wail on it or anything. I'm all sweaty there. You can see where I tested it out. But on the back, I was able to put a couple of plates on this one. That one over there only had one plate, only needed one. But I left everything the height in case I want to come in here and clean that up and put a board across for some weird reason. And so all of this was found. Trees came down the ice storm. Handrails was given to us by a neighbor who was cleaning stuff out. The 3/4 inch plywood was up in the attic, and I've had there for at least 10 years, and I couldn't tell you where I found it, but it was this wide and it was 7 foot long. So we cut it in, I cut it in 21 or 20.9 inches in length. And then the screws was the only expense here. I used I used these 1 5/8 drywall screws. That was $7.39, and the other screws I already had. So virtually no expense, just some time. Oh, and the pipe, the supporting pipe, that was free as well out of the basement because the landlord couldn't use it, was going to throw it away, and I said, hey, I've got an idea for it. And then part of that whole steel gas pipe stuff, that was part of the cooking grate out there as well. So I'm very happy I didn't have to take the back tent off in order to get the pipes in the ground. So it's very, very nice. Very happy with it. That project can be marked off the list, and it'll give us something to lean against when we are in bed relaxing in the evening instead of just sitting idle and, you know. So I like it. Looks good.